Well, let's talk now to Rorry Daniels, who's the Managing Director of the Asian Society Policy Institute and Senior Fellow at the Centre for China Analysis. Good to see you again, Rorry. Welcome back to the programme. So how significant is this visit by President Xi Jinping to Vietnam?
It's very significant. I mean, it's significant because of the timing of the visit. So soon after Vietnam upgraded its strategic partnerships with both the United States and Japan. But it's also significant because anytime two leaders meet, there's an incredible amount of policy, energy, and work that goes into making those meetings successful. So it's really a chance for both sides to advance their partnership and to better understand each other's national interests at this moment.
So this is now the third time that President Xi has visited Vietnam since 2015. How have these visits influenced the relationship between China and Vietnam?
I think, again, they've shown that there's steady progress in the relationship between China and Vietnam. That relationship has to handle both a increasing amount of trade activity. So trade between Vietnam and China is growing as China moves up the economic value chain and Vietnam provides more of the manufacturing and imports critical, components into the Chinese system. But it also has to manage these territorial disputes in the South China Sea, where both Vietnam and China are claimants, and where clashes periodically happen between China's kind of maritime militia and informal military and Vietnamese vessels. So incredibly significant for the two sides to continue to have open lines of communication so that they can handle this relationship in a balanced manner.
So lots to talk about, clearly. Do you think anything concrete might emerge from this meeting?
I think for sure we've already seen that there's been some agreements signed with relation to trade and investment, to creating railway links between China's southern provinces and Vietnam. And then again, I think there's going to be talk and, an opportunity to address misunderstandings about what is happening in the South China Sea. I think both sides are going to hold very firm on this position. Vietnam is in a place right now where it does seek security reassurances from both the United States and perhaps from Japan that those countries will come to its aid to balance against China's growing maritime military power. But at the same time, that does not prevent Vietnam from working with China where it can cooperate, particularly on trade and infrastructure investment.
Rorry, good to talk to you. Thank you for joining us today. That's Rorry Daniels, the Managing Director of the Asian Society Policy Institute.